Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dre here. Welcome back to another episode of our fantasy draft series we got going on. Today's draft, we're going to be doing an over 35. What that means is every player on this team has to be over the age of 35, and we have to have at least two players over the age of 40. And we're going to try to win the cup, see if we can do it. So we're going to keep it simple, pick a team. But also, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and every single sub helps. Also, please make sure to drop a like. I'm trying to get 20 likes on this video. So we're going to get started, and we're going to pick a team, randomize it, and let's see who it's going to be. So here we go. I'm not looking at this, and we are about to stop. We're going to be the Detroit Red Wings. So for all you Red Wings fans out here, this one's for you. Fantasy draft on. Everything else is going to be off. We don't care about any of these. Player morales, fog of wars. And we're going to randomize right now. The CPU is giving us the second pick, but we don't want that. We want to make something different. So we're going to randomize this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, CPU wants us to have the second overall draft pick, so we're gladly going to take it. First pick up, Patrice Bergeron, 36-year-old center. We're not really going to look at the salary cap too much. Ovechkin, our second player being picked. We got to bring Ovi on board. Big-time player. Fleury is our goalie. You got to backstop that. So we got a pretty solid first line right now, and we're going to bring Malkin on board. Got to have the man. He's got to play for us. Pavelski, we got a solid first line, and that's looking good. Two centers, a right wing and a left wing. Radulov on this team, another 87 overall. So our right wing's looking pretty good. Pierre Stastny, or Paul Stastny, is going to be our third center. And Giordano is going to be our first defenseman that we're going to grab. We need some D back there, and hopefully he holds the fort down, along with Brett Burns, who's our next pick. Another high-end quality player, at least back in his prime. Edler, another defenseman. So we got three good defensemen so far. At least I think in my eyes, could it be better? Probably. Some sandpaper, Dustin Brown. Not the type of player he was anymore, but we need a little bit of sandpaper, some grip. Big Jumbo Joe, the 42-year-old, gonna play on our team. Hopefully makes a team. He's 82 overall. Parise, 37 years old, 81. Need another left wing. So we're getting our second line going straight. Patrick Marleau, another 42-year-old. Got to have Jumbo, and I got to have Marleau. Number 1 and 2, they were teammates. And Big Z, 44 years old on this team. I am taking a chance on you. You're slow as heck, but I need that big body out there. Corey Perry, I don't know how I feel about you, but you're 36 on a $1 million contract. You have had bad luck last 3 years. Hope you change around. Brian Boyle, big guy, big fan of his. Andy Green, the 38-year-old defenseman, 79 overall. Dubnyk as our backup to Fleury. So looking pretty good. Spezza, I think he's going to be a good, depth player for us if he gets to play or not. Matt Molson, 37-year-old, 74 overall, left winger. Try to fill out that line. Eric Stahl, I think he's a good pickup, cheap, 76. Looking at the salary cap, we got $2 million in space. Cracknell, another player we're going to pick up. And try to circumvent the cap by players that don't have any years left. But whatever. McLeod joining this team as well. But they're going to end up playing. Prozer, another player we're going to pick up 70. You might not play. Piscula, 62 overall. Definitely not going to be playing. But I have all these guys on here. Haley, another player that we're going to pick. No idea who these guys are now. Sasaki. Strange players I've never heard of. Corey Schneider, you are like horrible. But you're 35 years old and you need a goalie. And Glass, another goalie that's probably never heard of. Probably won't even make the cut. Sakara is another defenseman we're going to bring on board to round up our team. So a quick breakdown of actually every single player we got. Bergeron, Ovechkin, Fleury, Malkin, Pavelski, Radulov, Stastny, Giordano, Burns, Edler, Brown, Thornton, Parise, Marleau, Chara, Perry, Boyle, Green, Franson, Dubnyk, Spezza. You can see all these guys. I'm pretty salivating over my top 6, even top 9. Those guys are looking good. A lot of playoff experience, a lot of games under these guys' belts for the most part. I have a good feeling about this team. I think we're going to win, I want to say, 50 games. And Ovechkin leads the team. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think for most points. Ovechkin, 97 points, like 50 goals. And what are what are we? How many wins are we gonna win? So let me know in the comments. I really like to know about that. So I'm pretty confident this team should be able to make some noise just based on the playoff experience and the names. So let's take a look at the lines. Malkin, Ovechkin, Pavelski +5, Stastny, Bergeron, Radula +5, Parise, Spezza, Brown, Boyle, Thornton, and Perry. My 42-year-olds playing. That's all that matters. And again, I'm just salivating over this team. This is like a dream team. Giordano, Burns, Edler's, Chara, Sakarian, Green, +1, +2, +1. So it's pretty good. Defenseman, I'm not too thrilled about. Like I said, after Edler, Dubnyk and Fleury, I think this will be a great tandem here. Fleury been holding down the fort. He's a beast. And Detroit with 45 wins, 27 losses, 10 overtime losses, and 100 points. Second in the division of the Atlantic. Good enough to make the playoffs. And Malkin, 93 points, led the team with 24-69. Ovechkin came close to 50. 47 goals, 39 for 86. Bergeron, 88 points. So that was a pretty good player. Pavelski, 85. Radulov, 65. 57 for Stastny. Zach Parise putting up 41. Burns leading my defensemen with 39. Spezza with 38 points. So we're going to just keep strolling down here and see what these players all are about. With Dustin Brown, 35. Thornton, 34 in 82 games. Perry, 30. Giordano, 24. Stahl, 21. Green, 20. Edler, 17. Brian Boyle, 16. Zdeno Chara, 11. Marlowe, 9. Haley, 2 points. Sakara, 1. So as you can see, got pretty much solid effort by everybody. Dubnyk, 34 wins, 20 and 9 for 901 and 301 save GAA. While Dubnyk, 11 wins, 8 losses, 1 overtime, 913 and 265. Our first round matchup, the Buffalo Sabres. That's the big dance we got. As you can see, we made it through Buffalo in 7 games, and now we're paired up against Ottawa. Took care of Ottawa in 5, paired up against the Penguins. So we're just cruising through here. That experience is just paying off. And on the West, you got the Coyotes moving on versus Detroit in the big dance. So far, so good. This playoff experience is good. We have a lot of Stanley Cup players on this team that have won in the past, some that haven't. So we're going to play the game here through the simulation, see what we got. Darnell Nurse, game 1, has given Arizona a 1-0 lead. Ryan Graves and Bunting have also given Detroit a 3-0 lead heading into the third. Pavelski gets us on the board, beating Robin Lehner. Brian Boyle makes it a 1-goal game. Barkov ends up putting forward another goal to cushion the lead to give Detroit. And Raquel scores another goal to give Detroit to give Arizona the win. So going into the second game, we're down 2-1 already. Ovechkin scores. Barkov and Ernie. Malkin ties the game up to 2-2. Ernie again for Arizona in the third period gives Arizona the 3-2 lead with less than a minute to go. And Derek Ryan puts Arizona up 4-2, giving them a 2-0 series lead. Not looking good for Detroit right now. Third game in, Arizona 4-1. Burns scores for us, and we're just getting walloped. And that's pretty much the ball game. 4-1. Arizona took care of business, puts us on the brink 3-0. Game 4 coming up. Andy Green for us. Landeskog scores a pair of goals. Ovechkin ties the game. Heading into the third period, we got a couple of power plays. Ovechkin puts another goal on net, giving Detroit a 3-2 lead with about 11 and a half minutes to go. And Detroit ends up winning game 4 to keep the series alive. And here we are, game 5. Arizona already up 1-0 on a Silverberg goal on Dubnyk. Corey Perry and Alexander Adler give Detroit a 2-1 lead heading into the third period, and we have a power play. Eric Stahl capitalizes it to give Detroit a 3-1 lead. Eric Stahl again makes it 4-1 to end the game to get Detroit back in the series, 3-2. All right, boys, one game at a time. It's game number 6, and Arizona out to a 2-1 lead. Getkin, Bouvillier, and Green scores for us. Ovechkin ties the game heading into the third period. Will Arizona win the cup, or will there be a game 7? And we are tied going into overtime. And here we are in the overtime session. And Detroit wins on an Andy Green goal. It's 3-3 series. Oh my lord. The Detroit Red Wings have made a comeback. They won 3 in a row. Is this going to be the epic collapse of the Arizona Coyotes and an incredible come from behind win for the Red Wings? Or will the Coyotes end Detroit's hopes and get the cup? Stay tuned to find out in game 7. And here we go. Ovechkin takes the 1-0 lead to give Detroit a 1-0 lead over Arizona. 2-0 with Brent Burns scoring a second goal. Landeskog cuts the lead into 1. giving Arizona some hope. But Detroit's holding on into the third with a few minutes. Patrice Bergeron gives some cushion to 3-1, and that's it. Congratulations, Detroit. You guys end up winning the Stanley Cup. So, challenge accepted, fantasy accepted, fantasy challenge complete. Detroit ends up taking the cup 4-3. Epic comeback. 4 games in a row to eliminate the Coyotes. Patrice Bergeron was a beast in 24 games, 8, 18, 26 points. Malkin, 6, 15 for 21. Ovechkin, 10, 10 for 20. Pavelski, 18 points. Thornton, 13. Burns, 12. Perry, 11. Brown, 10. Giordano, 9. Boyle, 9. Green for 8. Parise, 8. Edler, 7. Stahl with 6. Radulov with 5 in limited game. Spezza, 3. Sekera, 2. Haley, 1. And Patrick Marleau had nothing in 2 games played. Fleury was injured, but he potted 12 wins, 5 losses for 914 and a 269. And Dubnyk, 5-3, would have mattered, 928 and a 225. So Devin Dubnyk actually helped Detroit get its cup. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to leave some comments. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, as I greatly appreciate it. It takes time to put these videos out. And I'll see you guys on another video. Take care.